We have next method, elimination method. In elimination method, as its name, we eliminate any one variable that can be x or y as per your choice by our internal mathematical operation. Means we try to make the coefficients of any variable, again that may be x or y, of any variable in both the equations. We will have always two equations in this chapter to solve them internally. So in both the equations numerically equal, that means the coefficients of the first equation as well as the coefficient of second equation must be equal. For example, 3x, then we must have 3x in the next second equation, and get the value of other variable. Means suppose we have made equal of variables of x, then we will have the value of y. So and get the value of other variable, then we put the value in any of the given two or more. Means we will have only two equations, but when we multiply the coefficient with something else, then we may have equation number 3 or 4, or in some cases maybe 5 or 6 or more statements. So means what we mean to say over here, that we will equate any of the variable. We target first of all either x or y, and then we will equate it numerically. When we will equate it, if they have same sign, means both are positive or both are negative, then we will subtract the equations. Otherwise, if they have opposite sign but numerically equal, then we will add, so that to any of the variable is eliminated, cancelled, deleted. Then automatically we will have the value of other variable. Suppose we have eliminated x, then we will have definitely the value of y, and then we will take that value of y and put in any of the two or more given statements, and then we will have the value of x at the end, and that will be the end of the question in that case. So let us try to understand in a better way with one example. For example, we have the following equations: 3x plus 4y equals to 3. Let it be equation 1. And x minus 3y equals to 6. Let it be equation number 2. This is what we were talking about, the given two equations. These are the two given equations. Now look at here we have the coefficient of x 3, and we don't have here coefficient of x other than 1. So we multiply equation number 2, this 2 by 3. That is called internal mathematical operation. What we were talking about here, internal mathematical operations. So this is internal mathematical operation. What we do, we have multiplied this 2 by 2. We have multiplied this equation by 3. So 3x minus 3 3 is a 9y, 6 3 is a 18. Now 2 has become 3. Now our target is equation number 1 and 3, because from 2 we got this 3. Now as you can see, the coefficients of this x and this x in first and in third are numerically equal. in equation 1 and equation 3. You need to understand this. This is the only key factor in this elimination method. So 1 and 3, here we have the coefficients of x in 1 and 3 are numerically equal and having same sign, means this is also plus, this is also plus. So having same sign, positive positive, so we are going to subtract. If in place of plus, if we had this minus, in that case also we will subtract. Same sign subtraction, opposite sign addition. So we subtract equation 1 and equation 3. Now 2 is meaningless in this case because 2 has become now 3. So 1 and 3 to eliminate the variable x. So how we are writing? First of all, you can write any equation, either 3 or first value. First of all, so 3x minus 9y is equal to 18 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 3. So since we are subtracting, so we will change the sign of the second equation, next equation, which we have written here at the bottom. So it was plus, so we change it into minus. Next it was plus, so it is again minus. It was also plus, so it is minus now. And just let us calculate it. 3x minus and 3x plus cancelled. Minus 9y minus 4y is equal to minus 13y. This is 0 and equals to 18 minus 3 is equal to 15. So y is equal to this minus, because of this minus 13, 15 upon minus 13, that can be written as minus 15 upon 13. So now this I was talking about internal mathematical operations, means we try to make the coefficients of any variable in both the equations numerically equal. So what did we do? We made this was 3 and coefficient, that is coefficient of x, and we have also made the coefficient of this second equation of variable x is also as 3. When these two are same, numerically same, what did we do? We subtracted. So and get the value of other variable. Other variable means we targeted x, we eliminated x, and we got the value of y. Now then we put the last step we are going to perform now. Then we put the value in any of the given 2 or more statements. Statement means these equations 1, 2, 3. So we got this y is equal to minus 15 upon 13. Now it is our choice only, where we are comfortable, we will put the value of this y is equal to minus 15 upon 13 in any of these 3 equations. In any of these 3, whichever equations you find is simpler for you, in that equation you will put. Now as we can see that here we have 3x plus 4y is equal to 3, here we have 3x minus 9y is equal to 18, and what this second one is x minus 3y is equal to 6. So this is look like little simple. We will have less calculation if we put the value in this particular equation. So we do the same. Now put this y equals to minus 15 upon 13, that is value of y, in equation number 2. We get what we get? X minus 3 into value of y is minus 15 upon 13, this is equals to 6, so 6, or LCM this 13x minus into minus plus, 15 3s are 45, and then cross multiplication of 13 6 are 78. So this we got, or this 13x 78 minus 45 33. So x is equal to 33 upon 13. Now you understood? I repeat this step. This minus 3, because of this y, value of y is minus 15 upon 13. Then we took LCM of this 13, this is x upon 1, so 13 and 1 equals to 13, LCM 13 into 1. So then 13 here, 13x, and this minus into minus plus, 3 into 15 45, and then that denominator 13 will go to that side. So that means this 13 has gone to 6. So 13 into 6 78. So now 13x is equal to 33, so that means 78 minus 45 is equal to 33, and then x is equal to 33 upon 13. So hence we have the value of x is 33 by 13, and value of y we have minus 15 upon 13. So this is all about method of elimination. We will be solving now next exercise based on this concept, so be ready for that. Let us go now to the exercise. So we will start next exercise. Exercise 3.4. We take question number 1. Question number 1 says, solve the following pair of linear equation by the elimination method and the substitution method. In this question it is asked by both, but you will be attempting only one, because that you are already knowing. That is meaningless to solve same question with both this thing. So the question says, the first, as I told you, you will have always two equations. That is the name of the chapter, pair of linear equations. So x plus y is equal to 5, quite simple, and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So we have two equations. Now we will proceed for the solution. We have x plus y is equal to 5. Let it be equation number 1, and 2x minus 3y equals to 4, equation number 2. Before we proceed, now we need to calculate, we need to see the coefficient. So you can see here 2x, here we don't have 2x, so we will multiply this equation 1 by 2. Multiplying equation 1 by 2, we get, why we are multiplying, so that we have numerically equal value. So 2x into 2y is equal to 5 2s are 10. Remember, we have to multiply both sides together. So now from 1 we got 3. Now equation 2 and 3 is our target. So now, as coefficients of x in 2 and 3 are equal into equation number 2 and equation number 3. Now remember, this 3 we got from 1, so 1 we will not see for the solution. Now second and third only for our consideration. So 2 and 3 are equal, numerically these two are equal, and with the same sign plus plus, so we will subtract equation number 2 and equation number 3. Therefore, subtracting equation 2 and 2 from equation number 3, we get, now subtracting, so we will change the sign of the next equation. So previously what were the signs, we will change into different. So if it is plus, then minus, if it is minus, then new sign will be positive. So this is plus, and this was also plus, so it should be minus. So this minus 2x and plus 2x cancelled, so we will have plus 3y plus 2y 5y, and 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. So now putting this value of y is equal to 6 upon 5 in equation 1. What is equation 1? X plus y is equal to 5. So we get x plus, in place of y we will put 6 upon 5 is equal to 5, or x is equal, transferring to the right hand side, 5 minus 6 upon 5 LCM, 5 5 is 25, minus 6 upon 5 is equal to 25 minus 6, 19 upon 5. So the value of x is, we got 19 upon 5. Now x is equal to 19 upon 5 and y is equal to 6 upon 5. So this is all about the solution of this system of equations by elimination method. We'll go for the next question. Next question is part number 4. says x upon 2 plus 2y upon 3 is equal to minus 1 and x minus y upon 3 is equal to 3. So now you are getting this coefficients in the denominator, so you need not to worry about. Simple thing, we will do it. So for the solution, what we are going to do, we can take this equation x upon 2 plus 2y upon 3 is equal to minus 1 implies LCM 3x plus 2 to the 4y is equal to 3 to the 6. So 6 into minus 1 minus 6, equation number 1. This we got from here. Now the next is equation x minus y upon 3 is equal to 3. So this 3x minus y equals to 3 into 3, 9, equation number 2. Now look at here, 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6, 3x minus y is equal to 9. So automatically we got this coefficient of x and coefficient of this x equal. So directly we'll go for the subtraction because same sign. Subtracting equation, subtracting 2 from 1, we get 2 from 1. So first of all we'll write 2, 3x minus y is equal to 9, and first is 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6. Now we subtract, so this we will change the signs, minus, here also minus, and here we have plus. So plus 3x and minus 3x cancel. So now we have minus 4y minus y minus 5y is equal to 9 plus 6, 15. So we'll have y is equal to 15 upon minus 5 is equal to minus 3. Now this minus 3 of y we will put in any of these 1 or 2 which are look like. Putting the value of y equals to minus 3 in equation number 1, in this equation we get, what do we get? 3x plus 4 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6. Now 3x minus 4 3 is 12 equals to minus 6. So 3x equals to minus 6 plus 12 equals to 12 minus 6, 6. So x is equal to 6 by 3, 2. X is equal to 2. Hence x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. So that is all about this question. Now we will move towards next part, that is question number 2. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist. Means you have to check whether solutions exist, like in case of parallel lines we don't have solutions, so that we can check by the elimination method. So in the following question, first of all we need to check whether solutions exist. That will be only two conditions. First is a unique solution and the second one is infinite solutions. So let us proceed. Part number 1 says if we add 1 to the numerator means it is talking about fraction, numerator, and subtract 1 from the denominator. Remember, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, our fraction reduces to 1, equals to 1. Second condition, it becomes 1 by 2, means in place of 1 now we have 1 by 2. If we only add 1 to the denominator, means numerator will be same, only we will add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? Means we have to tell the value of fraction. What is that? Let us go for the solution. Let the numerator of this particular fraction is x and the denominator is y. Then fraction we have x upon y. X plus 1 upon y minus 1 is equal to 1. Why we did this? Because of if we add 1 to the numerator, what is numerator? X. So x plus 1, and subtract 1 from the denominator. What is the denominator? Y. So we subtracted y with 1 equals to 1. Cross multiplication, this x plus 1 into y minus 1. So we have taken y to the left hand side and then minus 1, and then this minus 1. becomes minus 2. So this is equation number 1. Let us proceed towards next. Also this we have to add 1 to the denominator only. So what we did, x upon y plus 1, add 1 to the denominator, y plus 1 equals to that fraction becomes 1 by 2. So x we are not doing anything in the numerator, so numerator as it is, and we have added 1 to the denominator, so y plus 1, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2. Cross multiplication again, 2x equals to y plus 1, and then y is to the left hand side, so 2x minus y equals plus 1 is equal to equation number 2. Now we have here x minus y, here we have x minus y is equal to minus 2. Since the coefficients of x are different, but look at here, minus y and minus y, so we will target in this case y variable. So in y, coefficients of y in both the equations are numerically equal. Coefficient of y is 1, coefficient of y is 1, equal with the same sign, negative, negative. So we will subtract them to eliminate the variable y. We get what we get, 2x minus y is equal to 1 and x minus y is equal to minus 2. So we write here, we subtract these two. First is x minus y is equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y is equal to plus 1. So here we will change the sign. This plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, and then plus becomes minus. So this plus y and minus y will cancel, and we will have 0, and minus 2x plus x minus x is equal to minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. Then x is equal to, this minus minus cancelled, x is equal to 3. So the value of x we got 3. Now we will go for this next variable. So the value of x is equal to 3 we will put in next equation. Putting the value of x in equation 1, we get 3 minus y equals to minus 2y, because the value of x is 3, so we have put here the value of x is 3, 3 minus y is equal to minus 2. So then y will go that side, minus 2 will come this side, 3 plus 2 5, and y is equal to 5. So that's all, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5. Hence the fraction is 3 upon 5. What was the fraction in the beginning? X upon y. So therefore 3 and y is equal to 5. Hence the fraction is x upon y, that is 3 upon 5. That's all about this question. Let us move towards next one. Next question is part number 3. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. This is an important question. First of all, you must be knowing the concept of 2-digit number, how we will write in a general form the 2-digit number. The sum of the digits, that means digit at a unit place and digit at tens place, ones or unit and then tens place, is 9. So that means if we add those two digits, the sum must be equal to 9. Also 9 times this number, whatever number you are getting from here, supposing in the beginning that 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Reversing of the order of the digit means what? For example, you have 19. So what is the order of the digit? 1, 9. So then reversing the order means you will be writing in place of 1 9 and in place of 9 1. So 19 becomes 91. Okay. Let us move towards solution. Let the unit digit and tens digits are x and y respectively. Then 2-digit number will be equal to, unit digit is x and tens digit is y. So the number becomes x plus 10 times, 10 for tens digit, 10y. Okay, remember this is our original number x plus 10y. Now number after reversing the digit, as I told you, 19 becomes 91. Now in place of x we'll write y, and in place of y we'll write x. So this becomes 10x plus y. That is called a reversing of the order of the digits. Now according to the question, what question says, so x plus y, now the sum of the digits of two digit number is 9, so x plus y is equal to 9. Equation number 1. And now 9 times this number, what is this number? 10y plus x. So 9 times of this number equals to twice the number obtained by reversing the order. What is reversing the order? This one. So 2 times this one. These are equal. Then solving it. 10 9 ja 90y minus 2y 88y, 9x minus this 20y is equal to minus 11x is equal to nothing in the right hand side, so this is 0. So minus 11 common, and then 11 is not equal to 0, so 11 we have taken common from both of these, so 11 will go outside, minus x, and 11 from here, so 8y is equal to 0. Equation number 2. Now here we have equation number 1, equation number 2. As we have from equation number 1 and equation number 2, coefficients of x are numerically equal, means its coefficient is 1, its coefficient is also 1, but with opposite sign. Opposite sign means this x is of negative nature and this x is of positive nature. So what we are going to do, adding 1 and 2, we get, what we get, x plus y is equal to 9 and minus x plus 8y is equal to 0. So we are adding, so simply minus x plus x cancels 0, 8 plus 1 9y is equal to 9 plus 0 9. So implies y is equal to 9 upon 9 is 1. So value of y we got 1. Now we will go for value of x. So putting this value of y in 1 we get, here we put x, value of y is 1, so 9 minus 1 8, value of x is equal to 8. Now we will go for the original number, x is equal to 8, y is equal to 1. So therefore the original number, that is 10y plus x, will put the value of y is 1, so 10 into 1 plus value of x is 8. So 10 plus 8, 18. This is the original number. Let us start part number 4. Part number 4 of this question says, Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received. So let us go for the solution. This question is actually application of pair of linear equations in two variable. So we start the solution. Let the number of rupees 50 notes and rupees 100 notes are x and y respectively. That means rupees 50 notes equal to x and rupees 100 notes is equal to y. According to the question, the sum of these two notes are 25. So x plus y is equal to 25. Also the sum, total sum is rupees 2000. So 50 into the number of 50 notes, that is x, plus rupees 100 into number of notes of 100, that is y, equals to total sum was rupees 2000. So these two equations we have now. As you can see, here we have the coefficient is 1, here we have coefficient is 50. So either we multiply this equation number 1 by 50, that is easy, then by multiplying 100 to make the coefficients of y equal. So let us proceed. Multiplying equation 1 by 50, we get 50x plus 50y is equal to 25 into 50, that is 1250. This is equation number 3. Now be careful that equation 1 has become now 3, so we will be targeting 2 and 3 as we have the coefficients are equal. As I told you, in equation number 2 and equation number 3, coefficients of x are numerically equal. 2 and 3 are equal, therefore subtracting them, sign is also same, plus, so here also 50x plus 50x positive, therefore subtracting equation 3 from equation 2, we get 50x plus 100y is equal to 2000 and 50x plus 50y is equal to 1250. Since we are subtracting, so we'll change the sign. This plus will become minus, this plus also minus, this plus also minus, then 50 will cancel, so we'll have 0 over here. 100 minus 50y and is equal to 2000 minus 1250 is equal to 750. Therefore y is equal to 750 upon 50 is equal to 15. So now we'll substitute this value y is equal to 15, that is putting y is equal to 15 in equation 1, we get x plus 15 here, x plus 15 is equal to 25, or x is equal to 25 minus 15 is equal to 10. That is Meena has 10 notes of rupees 50 and 15 notes of rupees 100. That's all about this question.